Hey there, gaming fans. Welcome back to my channel, where I help you find the best in gaming. Today, I've got something special for all the solo adventurers out there. Whether you're looking to lose yourself in an epic story, refine your skills, or simply enjoy a relaxing experience, I've handpicked 16 top single-player games that are totally worth your cash. So, grab your snack, kick back, and let's dive in. At number 16, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. If you've been craving the feel of a lightsaber in your hands after binge-watching The Mandalorian Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order is exactly the game to scratch that itch. Drawing inspiration from Dark Souls and Hollow Knight, it's a thrilling mix of cinematic, Uncharted-style exploration and rewarding Metroidvania challenge. But beyond its gameplay, what makes Fallen Order a standout is its place in the Star Wars canon. With ties to Rogue One, Rebels, The Bad Batch, and the Clone Wars, it weaves a story that feels essential for any fan reconnecting with the galaxy far, far away. Whether you're here for the lore or the lightsaber duels, this is one of the best Star Wars games out there, and the perfect prelude before diving into Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
At number 15, Cyberpunk 2077. It may have stumbled out of the gate, but don't let its rocky launch fool you. Cyberpunk 2077 is absolutely worth your time and has earned its rightful place among the best single-player games out there. With unforgettable characters, a deeply customizable protagonist in V, and a slew of updates that have dramatically transformed the experience, Night City has become one of the most immersive and exhilarating open worlds in gaming. From its pulsating soundtrack to top-tier voice acting, Cyberpunk 2077 delivers a cinematic, high-octane adventure that few games can match. Packed with meaningful side quests, layered storytelling, and standout moments, especially the dynamic interplay between V and Keanu Reeves' unforgettable Johnny Silverhand. This is an RPG that truly hits its stride. And with the stellar Phantom Liberty expansion, there's never been a better time to dive in. Whether you're a newcomer or returning for another run, Cyberpunk 2077 now delivers the futuristic RPG experience it always promised. At number 14, The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion Remastered. Nearly 2 decades after its original 2006 release, The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion is back, and better than ever. This remaster breathes new life into the sprawling province of Cyrodiil, inviting both returning fans and newcomers to experience an RPG classic reborn. Bethesda has revitalized its iconic open world, rich with quests, hidden secrets, and unforgettable characters. While a central questline offers epic stakes tied to the Amulet of Kings, the true magic lies in the freedom to carve your own path from the very beginning. Whether you're battling Daedra, exploring ancient ruins, or simply getting lost in the world, there's always something rewarding around the corner. Topped off with its beloved expansions and meaningful quality-of-life improvements, Oblivion Remastered is more than just a nostalgic return. It's a compelling reminder of why it's still one of the best single-player RPGs ever made.
And close shut the jaws of oblivion.
At number 13, The Outer Worlds. If you've never experienced an Obsidian game before, The Outer Worlds is the perfect place to start. This 2019 RPG is a brilliantly crafted single-player journey through a satirical sci-fi universe where corporations rule the cosmos. Equal parts witty and biting, the game delivers a sharp critique of consumer culture wrapped in vibrant, often hilarious storytelling. Obsidian's signature RPG strengths are on full display: branching narratives, meaningful choices, deep character customization, and a memorable crew of companions who bring life to your journey across the stars with The Outer Worlds. 2 officially in development, there's even more interstellar adventure on the horizon, this time in an entirely new star system. At number 12, Resident Evil 2 Remake. When Capcom first announced the Resident Evil 2 Remake, it was met with understandable skepticism. Could they really recapture the magic of a 90s survival horror classic without losing what made it special? As it turns out, we needn't have worried. Capcom delivered a masterclass in how to modernize a beloved game while honoring its roots. Leon's terrifying journey through the shadowy halls of the Raccoon City Police Department is one of the most intense, unforgettable campaigns in modern gaming. It's a nerve-wracking experience that balances dread and action with surgical precision. Newcomers can dive in without missing a beat, while longtime fans will find a treasure trove of subtle callbacks and clever Easter eggs woven throughout. This is survival horror at its finest, a shining example of how to breathe new life into a classic without losing its soul. Resident Evil 2 Remake doesn't just live up to its legacy, it redefines it. At number 11, Spider-Man Miles Morales. While the latest generation of consoles may have stumbled out of the gate, Spider-Man Miles Morales stood out as a clear launch gem. Building on the foundation laid by 2018 Marvel's Spider-Man, this 15-hour standalone adventure hands the spotlight to the other web-slinger, Miles, and doesn't miss a beat. Insomniac's second swing at the Spider-Verse isn't just visually stunning, it's pure fun from start to finish. With a refined cinematic approach, an array of new suit upgrades, and the festive charm of a snow-covered Harlem, Miles Morales delivers a thrilling, heartfelt experience that's an absolute joy to play.
You're Spider-Man. You can fix this. Your way.
At number 10, Metaphor Refantatio. Metaphor Refantatio isn't just one of the standout games of 2024. It's a bold reimagining of what a modern JRPG can be. With its slick visual direction, mature storytelling, and razor-sharp gameplay, it has the power to reignite your love for the genre, or spark it for the first time. Set in the richly imagined United Kingdom of Uchronia, the game opens on a world teetering on the brink of chaos. After the assassination of the king and the mysterious curse placed on his heir, you step into the role of a determined hero, fighting to save your afflicted friend and protect the realm from dark political forces. What follows is more than just a quest. It's a deep dive into a society fractured by inequality, fear, and power struggles. Along the way, you'll forge bonds with a diverse cast of allies, unlock transformative new powers known as archetypes, and navigate a calendar-driven system that trims the fat from the formula perfected in Persona. With its sleek pacing, emotional depth, and a runtime packed with over 80 hours of meaningful content, Metaphor Refantatio doesn't just respect your time, it rewards it, making every moment count in a world you won't want to leave.
Attack in any number!
At number 9, Alan Wake 2. Following in the footsteps of Control, Alan Wake 2 delivers an unforgettable and imaginative survival horror experience that not only pulls you in, but keeps you on the edge of your seat. As the highly anticipated sequel to Remedy's beloved 2010 supernatural thriller, this game offers a dual protagonist setup, FBI agent Saga Anderson and the elusive author Alan Wake. Saga embarks on a case that quickly spirals into the supernatural, while Wake, who mysteriously vanished a decade ago, is trapped in the nightmarish dark place, desperately seeking a way out. The game masterfully weaves together the stories of these two characters as you shift between their perspectives, each with its own unique blend of mystery, tension, and spine-chilling scares. With every twist and turn, Alan Wake 2 keeps you guessing, serving up a thrilling experience packed with surprises and emotional depth.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
At number 8, God of War. The God of War franchise has long been a staple in the gaming world, but the 2018 reboot took things to an entirely new level. Shifting from the traditional linear storytelling to a rich, semi-open world, it invites players to step into Kratos' shoes as he embarks on an epic journey through realms inspired by Norse mythology. The The game blends intense, visceral combat with a deeply emotional narrative, all wrapped in stunning visuals that make each world feel alive and breathtakingly real. It's a brutal, badass adventure that leaves a lasting impact, earning its place as one of PlayStation's finest moments. And once you've conquered this masterpiece, the story continues with God of War Ragnarok, an equally stellar sequel that picks up where the saga left off and expands on the legacy in incredible ways. If you haven't experienced it yet, you're missing out on a game that sets the bar for storytelling and gameplay. At number 7, Baldur's Gate 3. While Baldur's Gate 3 offers an excellent multiplayer experience, it truly shines as a solo adventure, set off on an epic journey with a party of unforgettable companions, each with their own rich backstory and personal agendas. You can choose to form deep bonds with them, or not, and each relationship shapes your experience in unique ways. The main quest, centered around eradicating the parasitic tadpole lodged in your brain, is only the beginning of a vast, immersive world, brimming with intricate, engaging side quests. What makes Baldur's Gate 3 so captivating is the sheer amount of freedom it offers. From customizing your character to the decisions you make and the approaches you take in battle, the game puts you in the driver's seat. Every choice has weight, and the Sword Coast becomes a canvas for you to craft your own personal story, one filled with triumph, heartache, and adventure. This is more than just a game. It's your story to tell.
Bow before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
At number 6, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Single-player gaming rarely hits the mark this perfectly. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a home-run collaboration between Bethesda and Machine Games, launching in late 2024 with all the impact of a cinematic whip crack. Not only does it stand tall as one of the finest single-player titles in recent memory, but it also delivers Indy's most thrilling adventure since the original film trilogy. Blending stealth, crunchy melee combat, and just the right dose of ranged encounters, the game lets you wield Indy's iconic bullwhip not just as a weapon, but as a clever tool for traversal and misdirection. From ancient tombs to time-twisting mysteries, the game hurls players into a fast-paced, globe-spanning narrative that's as rich in atmosphere as it is in action. Sound good? It's even better than it sounds. At number 5, Elden Ring. From Software's Elden Ring catapults players into the vast, hauntingly beautiful world of the Lands Between, casting you as the Tarnished in a journey defined by mystery, challenge, and discovery. With intricate dungeons, towering bosses, and secrets hidden in every corner, this open-world action RPG delivers a deeply immersive experience that demands and rewards your attention. Expect brutal, unforgettable battles that test your skill and patience, but nothing matches the adrenaline rush of toppling a seemingly insurmountable foe. Combine that with deep character customization and a richly crafted fantasy setting, and it's no surprise Elden Ring dominated 2022, cementing its place as one of From Software's greatest achievements.
How else is a champion or a lord to be born? Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
At number 4, Red Dead Redemption 2. What better way to kick off this list than with Rockstar's breathtaking Western masterpiece? Red Dead Redemption 2, a prequel to the original game, puts you in the rugged boots of Arthur Morgan, a loyal outlaw navigating the twilight of the Wild West. Whether you're riding through jaw-dropping landscapes, hunting wildlife, playing poker in dusty saloons, or simply soaking in the atmosphere, every moment feels meticulously crafted. As a member of Dutch van der Linde's gang, you're drawn into an emotional, cinematic story that spans over 80 hours. And when the credits roll, saddle up for Red Dead Online and keep the cowboy life going.
God's own country, and I feel I'm in purgatory.
At number 3, Horizon Forbidden West. Robot dinosaurs. Need we say more? Probably not, but we will anyway. Horizon Forbidden West is the ambitious, visually stunning sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, and once again puts you in control of Aloy as she explores a sprawling, vibrant open world teeming with secrets, loot, and lethal machines. This story-driven RPG picks up right where Zero Dawn left off, plunging you into a richly developed narrative filled with twists, lore, and high-stakes action. From nimble watchers to the towering, terrifying Thunderjaws, the mechanical beasts are as awe-inspiring as ever. While the climbing mechanics can occasionally feel a bit clunky, Forbidden West more than makes up for it with breathtaking environments, refined combat, and a world that begs to be explored. It's an unforgettable adventure, and yes, it still has robot dinosaurs. At number 2, The Last of Us. The clickers are technically grotesque fungus-infected humans, but let's be honest, they're zombies. And yes, a lot of the gameplay involves hurling bottles and bricks, but none of that matters, because The Last of Us is terrifying, heartbreaking, infuriating, and stunningly beautiful. Even 2 console generations later, it remains a gold standard for storytelling in games. Its emotional weight and narrative depth continue to resonate, bolstered by a superb PS5 remake and a powerful HBO adaptation that brought its story to an even wider audience.
You can't stop this.
At number 1, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you can embrace its unique combat system, which boldly breaks away from the norms of most action RPGs, then The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt comes incredibly close to perfection. You step into the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a seasoned witcher and monster slayer navigating a world teeming with danger, depth, and storytelling brilliance. The sheer amount of content ensures that even solo players will never feel bored or shortchanged. While the game's scale may feel daunting at first, once you complete your first few monster contracts and set out on Geralt's deeply personal quest, the journey becomes utterly addictive. You'll find yourself chasing down every lead, exploring every corner, and battling through countless foes, right up until the unforgettable finale. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome gaming content. And let me know in the comments which single-player game is your favorite. Until next time, happy gaming!